10 years had passed, but not a single drop of rain had fallen on the earth. The entire earth had become barren. And for those who were still alive, water had become the most precious thing, which was almost completely extinct. Everyone spent most of their time looking for water. In addition, everyone had to stay away from hostile scavengers, who attacked people and snatched everything from them. In a similar way, we see a girl on a farm whose name is Kendal. She is hiding here with her friend Dane. Both of them extract water from the ground with the help of a pump. But Kendal wants to get out of here as soon as possible. Because Dane's kidney is damaged, and it is necessary to reach a nearby camp to treat it. But it is not at all easy to get out of here because dangerous scavengers roam around all the time. They also have a radio on which Kendal keeps listening to the news around. You can hear the call for help everywhere. Someone has been alive for 20 days without water, and someone has been thirsty for 10 days. No one has any source of water left. One day, when both of them are present on the farm, they hear some voices outside. Both of them immediately go up to the Atari and hide. Actually, 2 men have come there, but they leave without searching the Atari. After they leave, when Kendal comes down, she sees that a woman is sitting there. She immediately puts a gun on her. Then the woman says that she just needs a little water because her leg is badly injured. Hearing this, Kendal gives her water. In the beginning, Kendal suspects that there may be more people with her, but she is completely alone. Her name is Sky. Kendal tells her that if she wants, she can stay here. But Sky tells her that she has to go to her sister, who lives a little far from here. She also tells Kendal to come with her, but Kendal refuses. Kendal tells her that she has a plan which she wants to complete at any cost. There is a small plane on the farm, but its main part is broken. If that part is repaired, they can leave from here. Kendal dreams that she reaches a place where there is still greenery and life is still there. In this hope, she has stayed here till now. After this, Kendal gives Sky a little water and she leaves from there. At night, when Kendal and Dane are sitting in the Atari, the news comes on the radio that some people have entered a woman's house and she needs help. Kendal decides that she will go to help her because she also has a gun and that house is not very far. But as soon as Kendal reaches there, she realizes that it was all a trap. Actually, there is a man named Carson in this area who has his own water compound. He wants to kill the people around him and take over their land. He believes that if people keep extracting water from the ground in this way, then one day the water in his compound will also run out. Because of this, he kills every person who comes in his way. He also kills the whole family mercilessly. But fortunately, Kendal does not come into his sight and leaves from there. On the way back, she sees a bad car. She takes out a part of it because she thinks maybe it will get stuck in the plane. But when she tries to fit it in the plane, that part does not work. Seeing this, she is completely disappointed. Meanwhile, she realizes that the water is running out much less than before. At night, Dane tells Kendal that he thinks Carson is pulling the water towards him. That's why all the water is drying up. Then he says that his kidneys have already responded, so there is no need to repair the plane for him. He tells Kendal that his uncle's farm is quite far from here. It will take 3 to 4 weeks to reach there, but she will be safe there. But Kendal clearly refuses. She says that she will not leave Dane alone in this condition. Actually, both are orphans, and Dane has also lost his elder sister whose grave he had made outside the farm. The next day, Kendal finds Sky's body on the way. She could never reach her sister. Then a woman named Grace comes there who lives nearby. She says that all the wells around have dried up and now there is only one way left for everyone to support Carson and work for him. Grace also says that Carson has such medicines that can cure Dane completely. But Kendal is not ready to support Carson at any cost. That's when Carson starts moving with his people towards his farm. But before Carson reaches there, Kendal hides. Carson comes there and kills Gabriel's entire family. He says that it is not possible to keep so many people alive because he has very limited water and he does not want to destroy it for no reason. After this, he asks Gabriel if there is anyone else hiding nearby. But Gabriel clearly refuses. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Kendal leaves the back road. On the way, a man of Carson faces him. But Kendal shoots him and escapes from there and goes straight to his farm. Actually, a little boy also lives alone near that farm. Kendal has promised him that whenever she leaves the plane, she will take him with her. Many times she has asked him to stay with her. But that boy always likes to be alone. After reaching the farm, Kendal tells Dane that Carson is not giving anyone a place in his compound. He is slowly killing all the people so that there are less people left in this area and the water shortage also reduces. After this, Dane goes to his sister's grave which he had buried outside this farm. He remembers his sister and tells Kendal that if I die, do not bury me. Burn me. He knew that if his grave was made here, then maybe Kendal will always be stuck in this place. Hearing this, Kendal gets emotional and promises him that she will leave this place before he dies. That night both of them hide in the barn. The next morning when Kendal comes down, she sees that there is a man of Carson standing outside. She immediately hides back inside the house. Seeing the water pump outside their house, Carson always had a doubt that someone must be living here. He says loudly that whoever is inside come out. But Kendal knew that as soon as he comes out he will die. So she goes back to the barn where Dane is already present. Soon Carson and his men enter the house. Carson had a device with which he could detect the presence of humans. But Kendal and Dane cover themselves completely with silver foil so that the heat of their body does not come out and the device cannot catch them. After this, Carson leaves poisonous gas all over the house so that if someone is hiding inside he comes out. But both of them were already wearing masks so the gas has no effect on them. Finally, Carson is convinced that the house is empty. He marks his mark on the farm and leaves. Now that place will also be his. But while leaving, Carson's daughter sees the silver foil on the window. She has some doubt, but she leaves without saying anything. Now Kendal's trouble increases because her dream is completely dry and now water was not coming out of there. However, she does not tell this to Dane. After this, she reaches to Carson's compound. There is strict security and a car is also standing there. Kendal hopes that maybe she will get the necessary part of the plane in that car. But the security is so strict that she cannot go inside. While returning, Carson's man sees her, but Kendal also shoots her and leaves from there. Now the biggest problem in front of her was that she had to find some way quickly. The next morning she sees that 3 people are coming to their farm. She informs Dane about this. Dane says that if they have some water, then they should help those people. Kendal goes out and shoots all 3 of them but they refuse to go with her. That same night, Dane also finds out that their well is completely dry and now they have no way to get new water. Kendal tells him that they can hardly spend a week with all the water left. Because of this, she does not drink water and also gives her share to Dane. After this, Kendal tells Dane about the car near Carson's compound where she is always safe. Dane explains her a safe way. The next morning, Kendal again reaches there. She throws the burning lighter towards the compound, which starts a fire there. As soon as Carson sees the fire, he immediately reaches there with his men. Actually, his daughter already suspected that someone was hiding in that farm. When they reach inside the house they find only sick Dane there. They are surprised that the man who can't even walk properly, how did he kill his 3 men? After this they start searching the whole house. Then Dane suddenly shoots them and kills many people. But finally Carson's men also kill him. Hearing the sound of the bullet, Kendal understands that Dane is no longer alive. She breaks inside but keeps herself hidden and does not come out. After a while Carson leaves there with his daughter. But his 2 men are still searching nearby. Then Kendal breaks on both of them with her sword and kills both of them with her magnificent swordplay. There is also a mask on both of them. When Kendal removes her mask, Gabrielle comes out, her neighbor who used to like her. After seeing Gabrielle's death, Kendal is deeply shocked. But now she can't do anything. She remembers one last thing about Dane. Dane had told her not to bury him after his death, but to perform his last rites. Kendal fulfills his last wish and performs the last rites of his body. After this she reaches the farm where the plane and the small child used to live. She puts the part she brought on the plane and this time it fits perfectly. Now the plane was ready to fly, but when she looks around she doesn't find the child there. Then she sees the mark of Carson on the child's face. She immediately understands that Carson has taken the child with him. Kendal doesn't want to leave without leaving the child because she had promised to take him with her. So she crosses the waterway fence and reaches inside Carson's compound. There the child is sitting scared. Then Carson's men attack Kendal, but she kills everyone one by one with her gun. After this, Carson himself comes in front of him. There is a fierce battle between the two, but this time the victory is Kendal's. She also kills Carson's daughter. After this, Kendal takes the child with her and goes towards the plane. On the way the child asks her about Dane, but Kendal does not tell her the truth. She just says that Dane has stopped at the same farm. And with this, the story of this film ends here. This film was released in 2014 and it has got 5.3 rating on IMDb. I hope you like this story.